The body adapts before it breaks. This is important because people believe that their body is broken, stiff, out of control, out of their control. But you got to realize that when you become aware of your body, you'll start to notice that there are some adaptations that happen before it seems like everything breaks down, because the body is the ultimate adaptation machine. If you want to change your body, you must give it the proper stimulus and give it the proper environment. Okay? So what does that mean? You can tell by the result that you're getting if your body is in the right environment or it's not. Because before you start to really get any sort of aches, pains, disease, your body will start compensating in many different ways. What do I mean? Compensation, okay? If you're walking, right, and then all of a sudden for, I don't know, maybe like 3 months or so, when you walk or sit down to stand from a chair, your knee hurts, right? That knee hurting is a result of different compensations the body has tried to make you feel comfortable. So the knee hurting it's a real thing, but you can't just focus on, oh, my right knee hurts. You have to realize what just happened. What happened? What is the full story? Your right knee hurts, and your body has made multiple different compensations before it got to the point of chronic pain, which means that if you pay attention closely to your body before you get to a breaking point, you can actually fix and mitigate a lot of things going on inside of your body, right? And even when you reach a point where it broke now, whatever the break it happens to be, you can also manipulate that and change that. The body is highly adaptable. So if you put it in an environment where it has no choice but to thrive, it will thrive. So it will adapt in a good way, and it will also adapt in a bad way, right? So if you are constantly doing a task, and this is what you do all day, every day, let's just say it's your job, but your body is not really designed to do that job. Well, your body is the ultimate adaptation machine, so it will make that happen at the cost of joint pain, inflammation, and all sorts of other joint issues. It will do that at that cost, but because your body listens to you and it does basically whatever you want, it will compensate its way out of anything. It'll try to BS its way out of anything. It doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's a smart thing to do. It doesn't mean that it's a good thing to do, but it will try to compensate its way out of everything. But if this is the case, you can also create an environment where your body can compensate its way into better health, into better joint mobility, into better overall body capacity. So it works both ways. So whenever you're trying to get out of those chronic aches and pains and all of that stuff, you have to realize that it's an adaptation built on adaptation built on adaptation. And the only way you're going to actually get rid of all that stuff and actually get a lasting thing that changes all of that is awareness. That is the first step in changing anything in your body, is awareness. What are you putting your attention on? Are you even paying attention to what's going on inside of your body? Are you realizing that, hey, this body here is adapting to its surroundings, it's adapting to its environment, externally and internally, right? So most people think it's only an external environment. No, your internal environment has a lot to do with it. Are you under a lot of stress? Are you getting enough sleep? Is your body recovered, right? Are you inflamed, right? Do you have a lot of congestion and stuck tissue inside of your body, right? Do you have a lot of stuck fluid that's just not flowing through the body? Are you properly absorbing water? Are you properly absorbing other nutrients? Are you even taking in nutrients? Does your body even have the capacity to do that, right? These are all things that need to be thought of before you start running to all types of doctor's appointments, pills and potions. I'm not saying that doctors can't help you. They absolutely can. but they're not going to be able to help you if your environment is causing the aches and pains and ailments that you have. You can get the best medication in the world, but if you come back to the same environment that gives you that result every day, the medication's only going to work for a day or two out of the month. It's only going to work for an hour or two. The massage is only going to work for a day or two, right? Like, you have to become more aware and cognizant of what's even going on inside of your body. Once you figure that out, then you start really making some good changes. You start making some long-lasting changes, and you feel like you're yet again in the driver's seat of your own body. And that's where people want to be. Because long term, if you're in the driver's seat of your own body, you can't really go a decade and be like, all of a sudden, oh my God, I have this huge health scare. No, it was slowly happening. Oh my God, I all of a sudden need a knee replacement. No, it was slowly happening. Oh my God, I have this disease. No, it was slowly happening. Once you start really realizing that that is what happens, your body is slowly adapting to the environment that you're giving it, you become more aware of the environments that you put your body in. And that is the key. That is the master key. Become so aware of your body that you can't really go a week without realizing, like, oh, I have this little twinge in my hip and my back, my energy level's low, something might break down soon. I should go into a rest, repair, and recover mode so that I don't have to deal with this issue 30 years from now because I've neglected it for a whole 30 years because I just simply wasn't aware. I didn't know. Become more aware of your body. Become aware of your inflammation levels. Become aware of your joints and how they feel. Become aware of your body. That's it. Become more aware. First step. Then you can do other things. For sure you can do other things. But if you don't become aware of your body, I guarantee you're going to be chasing ghosts and symptoms around, and no doctor is going to be able to help you. Even the best ones in the world, unless they're just yanking and pulling stuff out of you, and you're just going to become a cyborg. It's possible. 2026.